Gentlemen can watch while I'm scrubbing the floors, and I'm scrubbing the floors while you're gawking.
It happens rarely that a CD production is really unique. This one is. The label Alpha Classics united two artists who came up with a brilliant recording of songs by Weill, Korngold, Tim Linsky and Alma Mahler. Kate Lindsey sounds as if she were a sister of Lotte Lenya and Marlene Dietrich. And Baptiste Trotignon recreates Weill's music in a way that you feel it should have always sounded like.
I remember when the idea was proposed to me, I did think, oh, well, I mean, I'm American and I'm an opera singer, and okay, well, if I'm singing in English, some of these songs in English and all of this, well, then am I not, in a way, not challenging myself enough? Little did I know what it would actually become. But I like the fact, I mean, the way I look at it, honestly, is that you only live once, right? So if I have the chance to be able to, yes, do the classical, really more core classical operatic repertoire, but then be able to infuse the work with something that's much more specific stylistically, in a totally different stylistic way.
Trouble man walking out there, maybe in a strange town, God knows where, maybe in a strange place.
I think what is original and a little bit different in this project than what is done usually is that, as you say, it's a balance between these two worlds, the classical music world and the jazz world or improvisation world. Why? Because Kate is singing exactly the melody as they are written. And I'm not playing the text how they are exactly written. I'm talking about the Kurt Weill songs. There are a few classic songs from Korngold, Tim Linsky and Alma Mahler. Here I'm playing the text, I'm not improvising on that. But what I mean is that usually when Kurt Weill songs are played, it's either, in this situation, piano voice for example, it will be either by only classical musicians, and even if the music is great, to be honest, the piano parts sometimes are a little bit boring. You can feel that it's done by a publisher more than Kurt Weill himself or something. So it's a bit, how to say, scholarship, a bit scholastic, a bit shy, I would say, Or sometimes it's played by jazzmen, when they sing like the Knife, September Song, the hits that jazz is using, But in that case, there's just ribs of melodies and it's totally destroyed. So it's either too shy or maybe too far from the original text. In our case, we try to be in between with something very pure about the melodies, which are very strong, but to have a kind of freedom in the way I'm comping Kate. Yeah, and that's very exciting for me, and I think for her too, because she's not used to that.
I mean, what I'm most fascinated by is sort of an empathetic understanding of people and a time period, and in reading about the time period and watching movies from the time period as well. That really informs. And so, in general, what I'm trying to be is this sounds, it sounds a little pretentious. I don't want to sound pretentious, but I'm trying to be more of a vessel through which something comes, rather than trying to play with it as things happen. I just sort of want to be the vessel. And I've also watched so much of Marlene Dietrich as well. I mean, it's a perfect example of the sort of hardness of the times and the hardness of the character, yet infused with hope and determination and this deep survival.
Meine Herren, mit 17 Jahren kam ich auf den Liebesmarkt und ich habe viel erfahren. Böses gab es viel, doch das war das Spiel. Aber manches habe ich doch verargt. Schließlich bin ich ja auch ein Mensch.
We had 3 days to record this, and we actually recorded it in Berlin. And we actually found it in the recording sessions. It's that moment where either you sort of can make friends with the microphone, or it's your enemy for the whole time. It's that thing that's constantly judging you. And I was
You sing with the earphones on?
No. We were, Baptiste and I were in the same room, and he had some mics on the piano, and then I had one in front of me, but we were always in contact with each other. And what I found was that what I really wanted to do was to feel that I was speaking very, very clearly to whoever was listening. And so instead of sort of finding myself wanting to back away from the microphone, I ended up going right into it to create more of a spoken, more spoken, earthy sense to the words.